Hello and welcome to this week's edition of the Inked Up Runner. This is Jason, and this week's stories include She'Carri Richardson will not be competing in the Olympics, and we'll be going over some local race results. Let's start with She'Carri Richardson, who was left off the roster for the USA Track and Field Olympic team after testing positive for marijuana and will not be competing in the Tokyo Olympics. She was suspended for 1 month after testing positive for marijuana after her first place finish in the 100-meter race at the U.S. Olympic Trials in Oregon. She was one of the favorites to win the gold in the 100-meter, and many thought she had a chance to compete in the 4x100-meter relay due to the fact that her suspension would be ending in time for her to compete. However, she was left off the roster, so she will not be competing. She admitted to resorting to marijuana as a coping mechanism following the death of her mother. This is truly an unfortunate story for a very talented and gifted athlete, and it's something we truly hate to hear. Moving on to some local results, let's hit the results for the last two Jackal Marathon races that were happening in West Tennessee. The Dragonfly Jackal happened when the big winner being Josh Holmes there, with the top female being Lindsay Phoenix. And then you had the Native Jackal, where the overall winner was Lindsay Phoenix, with Josh Holmes being the overall male winner for that race. The overall winners for the Jackal Marathons was Josh Holmes, who took the overall first place win, and the top female was Lindsay Phoenix. So congratulations to those two. Really amazing, running 5 marathons in 5 days. Truly awesome, and something that I think is very difficult to do. Moving on to the last annual Heart of the South road race that runs from Gaffney, South Carolina to Castle Rock, Georgia. This is a 332-mile race that takes about 10 days. I think that's about how long the race runs for. The winner of HOTS this year was Jim Fleming, with the overall first place female being Kim Durst. So congratulations to them. A huge feat and something I could not imagine doing. On to another big race, the last annual Vol State road race. It starts tomorrow. This is a race, it's 314 miles. That starts from Dorena Landing, Missouri to Sand Mountain, Georgia. This is a very popular race put on by Laz. Laz also puts on the Heart of the South race. So anyway, should be interesting to see who is the big winner there. That is it for this week. Got an interview planned for this weekend, and I'll get it out as soon as possible. Everybody have a great day, and I will see you on the trail.